I will get out of here promptly. But before I do that, can I just, by show of hands in the room, see how many mentors we have in the room? Okay. How many that have been mentoring more than 5 years? Okay. How many of you have recently been matched and have not, and just starting your mentoring journey? Okay. So we've got a eclectic group of mentors in here today, and I want to thank all of you for what you're doing. I want to thank you for mentoring, but I also want to thank the people who did not raise their hands today, because guess what? There's a lot of support and behind-the-scenes work that has to do with mentoring as well. And those people who didn't raise their hands, they're probably working a little bit harder than we are. So I want to thank you for what you do as well. And just give me 1 second to get my notes here. I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this is an honor for me to be here. I have spent a lot of time mentoring. As you heard in my bio, I was an executive director of Great Oak Youth Development Centers. And as soon as I get my iPad up, I got a lot of better things to say. All right. So what you see up here is just some pictures from some of the mentoring we've been doing at Great Oak Youth Development Centers and some of the one-on-one stuff I've done. My mentoring journey began 10 years ago. I was reading a local paper, and I came across an article about an organization that mentored at-risk youth. So I called this organization about volunteering. I began to volunteer. I began volunteering as a speaker. I began volunteering as a person that worked with summer programs. I began volunteering as a bus driver. I began volunteering as a cook. I began volunteering as a janitor. What is missing, ladies and gentlemen? What did I not say I volunteered as? A mentor. There you go. Why?
No interaction.
I was scared. Listen, so you hear my bio, 26 years in the military, mentored men and women, hundreds of them. But kids are different. I don't have to tell you. Those that have held your hands up for more than 5 years, you can't fool children. You can't. They got it. They're very quick, very swift, and so you can't get away with some of the things with them you can get away with adults. So I was scared to death. And as I as I did all this volunteer work, though, I started to notice something. I started to notice that there was a void. There were not enough people stepping up. You know, I heard earlier, one of the earlier presentations, one of the gentlemen right before lunch talking about how many people was on their board that were waiting on mentors. That is universal. I guarantee you that is in every mentoring organization in the United States. There's just not enough people stepping up. So, and then I started to think as well about, well, listen, I'm a product of mentoring myself. Why should I not do something? But I'll tell you, part of it too was a little bit selfishness. You know, what am I going to do with my tea times? Right? I mean, listen, I play golf on the weekend. You know, how am I going to play Madden? How am I going to do all these things if I'm going to be mentoring a kid on the weekend? Well, my conscience won out and doing the right thing won out. I went and talked to my wife about becoming a mentor. She's here today. She's doing some video work for me. I got to buy a dinner later.